Hi, my name is Keith, a technician with USACLEAN for over 11 years. And this is a Nilfisk Adfinity 20D, 20-inch auto scrubber. Now in this short video series, I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks on how to properly maintain your machine to keep it running at peak performance to help minimize the cost and need of sending a service technician. Okay, so we need to replace the solenoid valve on your Adfinity 20D. First step is we are going to remove the bolt. It's a 13mm bolt or a 1/2-inch bolt from the wheel, and we're gonna take that wheel off. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to jack up the machine. Make sure you have some wood so that you can brace it as well. Okay, now we can remove the wheel to gain access, easier access, to your solenoid. So now just lower the jack. Kind of move it out of your way there. And now we have easier access to the solenoid valve, which is sitting right here. Now that we have easier access to our solenoid, next you want to unscrew the bottom part where the hose connects to the bottom outside of the solenoid. Okay, so the two 7mm nuts and bolts, now that we have the one side out, which is the easiest side to get to, all you need to do is loosen the other side because the solenoid is open like that and it will slide out. Just like that. Okay, now that we have the solenoid detached from the machine, on the back side of the solenoid, which is the end to your solenoid, there's a plunger screw that screws on to the solenoid that you have to detach. And it just screws right off. And now you can pull your solenoid out. Now your next step is unscrewing this Phillips head screw right here that holds the harness onto your solenoid. So it's a Phillips head screw. Pulls out. And now you can unplug the harness. Okay, now that you have your new solenoid, just reverse the steps to install it back onto your machine. So plug the harness back in. Take that Phillips screw and screw it back down. Like that. Now, take the back side, which is your inside. Tighten that plunger back down. Okay, now we're going to put it back on the frame. Start with the side that you loosened up. Push it in just like that. Line up your other side. Put your washer back on. And this tiny little nut. Tighten that back down. Now you can tighten up the other side that we just loosened. Just like that. Now we can just reinstall the bottom plunger to the outside of the solenoid. And what I mean by outside is water flows in on the back, so that's your inside, and then it flows out of the solenoid on the bottom here, so that's your outside. Make sure that's good and tight. Okay, so the final step is we got to reattach the wheel. So just jack up the machine again. Make sure you got enough to where you got clearance for your wheel. Now there is a square key on the shaft of the drive shaft here. It's got to line up on the inside of the wheel here. Just like that. Now you can take your 13mm bolt and washer, get it started. Take your socket, tighten it back down. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the machine back down. Remove our jack, and we're just gonna make sure that this bolt is nice and tight. And you're done. Once again, my name is Keith. Now for all the parts listed in today's video, plus thousands of diagrams and how-to repair guides, be sure to click the link in the description below or visit us on the web at USACLEAN.com. Now if you liked what you watched, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe for future videos. Stay safe and thanks for watching.